I would now like to highlight what I regard as the 5 underlying problems with the Christadelphian view of the devil and Satan. The first problem is what I would call the source problem. As illustrated in previous videos, the Christadelphian view fails to trace the development of the doctrine from the Old Testament into the New, and the close literary relationship between the words devil and Satan. For Christadelphians, the word devil pops up in the New Testament virtually out of nowhere to denote a complex figure of speech. Where did it come from? Closely related to this is what I would call the complex definition problem. In contrast to the historic Christian view that the devil is a personal being, the Christadelphian view is complex, abstract, and nuanced. There are many passages that do not fit the base definition of a personification of human sinfulness, such as those describing the devil throwing people in prison or quarreling with an archangel. New sub-definitions must be added to account for these difficult passages. One ends up with a multi-layered definition. The logical principle of Occam's razor prompts us to prefer the simpler definition. The third problem is what I would call the straw man problem. The fact is that the Christadelphians consistently misrepresent Christian beliefs about the devil and Satan. Among the dubious claims made by early Christadelphian writers are that Christendom regards the devil as practically equal and opposite to God, all-knowing and everywhere present. From my own experience, some Christadelphians also accuse mainstream Christians of using the devil as an excuse for sin. By consulting any mainstream Bible dictionary or work of systematic theology, one will find that Christianity believes the devil to be far inferior to God and under his control. One will not find any claim that the devil's activities undermine human moral responsibility. Christadelphians need to become familiar with the Christian doctrine of the devil and Satan so that they can interact with it faithfully. The fourth problem is the lack of ancient precedent for the view that the devil is a profound figure of speech, human sinfulness personified. While the Bible is our final authority, one would expect to find references to the true understanding of the devil and Satan in ancient Jewish and early Christian writings, especially since the devil does not appear to have been a controversial doctrine within the New Testament. However, the post-apostolic Christian writings of the 1st and 2nd centuries contain many references that fit the devil's identification as a supernatural personal being, but no reference to the devil as a figure of speech. The same can be said of the writings of Second Temple Judaism and later Rabbinic Judaism. Much has been made of a single reference in the Talmud which equates Satan and the angel of death with the Yetzer Hara, the evil impulse in man. However, in spite of this allegorical comment, the immediate context of the quotation affirms Satan as a personal being. There is thus no support in ancient Judaism for the view that Satan is purely figurative. The fifth problem with the Christadelphian view is what I would term the constant personification problem. In support of the claim that the devil is a personification, Christadelphians point to other biblical nouns that are personified on occasion, such as wisdom in Proverbs 8, sin in Romans 6, and death in 1 Corinthians 15. However, what makes the personification obvious in these cases is that they are exceptions to the rule. In the overwhelming majority of uses in Scripture, it is clear that wisdom, sin, and death are abstract concepts and not persons. When we come to the devil and Satan, however, they are treated as personal nouns without exception, across different books, authors, and contexts.